Long ball counter might be the easiest playstyle to understand, but it can feel frustrating if you don't set it up right. In this video, we're breaking down long ball counter completely. The right types of players, how to set up your defense, midfield, and attack, and the best formations and setups to really dominate. And if you're just starting out, stick around. I'll show you the best beginner-friendly setup that's easy to use, stable, and still deadly enough to start winning matches immediately. Let's get into it. Defense setup. Let's start with the defense. In long ball counter, your back line is going to sit deep, and that's actually a good thing. It keeps your shape tight and your team organized. But it also means that when the danger comes, your defenders have to deal with it properly. In eFootball, speed is always important for your defenders. That's just how the game works. But for long ball counter, you can actually sacrifice a bit of that speed for more physicality. You need defenders with high physical contact, aggression, tackling, and heading, real beasts at the back. These guys won't be flying up the pitch or pressing high. So what matters most is that when it's time to make that challenge, they do it right. Now, when it comes to fullbacks, I always talk about balance. One attacking fullback and one defensive fullback, but this is one of the few play styles where you can actually get away with using two defensive fullbacks. The whole idea here is keeping your shape. And if you don't have proper defensive fullbacks, no problem. Retrain your attacking one to boost their defensive stats and just give them individual instruction to stay defensive. Moving on, the midfield. Now, because your defensive line is going to sit very deep in long ball counter, you're going to be vulnerable to long-range shots, quick one-touch plays, and blitz curlers. That's why your midfielders are absolutely crucial. They're your first wall of defense before anything even reaches your back line. You need midfielders with high defensive engagement, players who step up early, close down quickly, and stop attacks before they even develop. And no matter how many midfielders you decide to use, 3, 4, or even 5, your midfield must have these 3 key components. The defender. This player stays back most of the time, protecting your defensive line. He intercepts passes, wins second balls, and blocks those long-range attempts before they become a problem. Look for defensive awareness, tackling, and aggression. The controller. When you win possession, this guy keeps things calm. He holds the ball, recycles play, and controls the tempo before launching the next move. Focus on ball control, balance, and passing. The supplier. This one connects the midfield to your attack. He moves up, delivers accurate long passes, and can even arrive late in the box to score. You want passing accuracy and finishing here. Now, when it comes to attack, in long ball counter, there are 2 main ways you can set it up. You can go with wingers, or you can go with 2 strikers. Both systems can work beautifully if you understand what you're doing. If you're using wingers, they must be prolific wingers or roaming flank. In this system, speed and acceleration are absolutely everything. You can actually sacrifice a bit of dribbling for pure pace and explosiveness. You need wingers who can run behind the defensive line. That's what makes this playstyle deadly. It's all about making runs, timing them right, and punishing defenders who step out of position. They also have to be able to cut inside and score. One of the most underrated wingers in eFootball is Vinicius Jr. He's direct, quick, and knows exactly how to get behind defenses and finish. A lot of people have him, but he always ends up on the bench. And don't forget, your wingers should also be able to cross when needed. That's how you feed your strikers. If you're playing with 2 center forwards, the rule is simple. At least one of them must be a goal poacher, your finisher, your killer in the box. What's equally important is that at least one of your forwards is comfortable on the ball. This player can hold the ball, turn, and feed the other striker or play it in behind at the right moment. That's how your attack should look in long ball counter. Simple, fast, and ruthless. Now let's see how it all comes alive in a real PvP match. Keep your eyes on the scoreboard. I was able to score 4 goals in 22 minutes, which caused my opponent to abandon the match, even though our teams were evenly matched. Pure flow. Every move starts from the back, a clean tackle, and instantly, we're already thinking forward. The ball moves before the opponent can react. One pass, and suddenly the whole defense is off balance. Every player knows their lane. Every run is timed. The striker's already peeling away before the pass is even made. This is long ball counter at its sharpest. Every tackle is a trigger. Every interception turns into a launch. You win the ball, and within seconds, you're flooding forward. Wide players stretching the line, the target man holding the center, midfielders driving up to link everything together. It's not chaos, it's controlled speed. Every decision feels instant, but it's all built on structure. Because when you've trained your system, it becomes instinct. You already know who's open, where the next pass goes and how the attack unfolds. That's when it stops feeling like you're reacting, you're orchestrating. Every counter flows into the next. Every goal feels inevitable. This is what long ball counter looks like when it's mastered, organized, explosive, and effortless. Now let's talk about the best formations that actually make all of this work perfectly. Let's start simple, the 4-2-1-3. Now, this is one of the most balanced and effective setups for long ball counter. First things first, make sure your wingers are wide. Don't bunch them too close to your striker. You want them hugging the touchline. That's what stretches the pitch and opens up passing lanes for those quick long balls. When you're setting them up, move them out wide so they always stay available for the switch or the counter. Your striker should stay central, right in that channel between the center backs. Don't let him drop too deep or drift wide. Here's what you do. Go to individual instructions and give him anchoring. This lets him hold his position and stay central, ready to attack the space behind the defense. Now, for your attacking midfielder, keep him slightly withdrawn. You don't want him running past your striker too often. His job is to stay close enough to link the play, collect second balls, and thread that killer pass when you win possession. He's your connector between midfield and attack. Let's talk about your two deep-sitting midfielders. This is where balance really matters. Position one slightly deeper. This is your shield. If he's not an anchor man, you can give him the defensive instruction so he holds position and stays close to your center backs. The other one plays a few yards higher. He steps up, helps with the press, and moves the ball forward quickly once you regain it. Keep both of them narrow. Don't spread them too wide. That's how you keep your shape compact and make it hard for your opponent to break through the middle. And let's not forget your back four. Keep your fullbacks tight. No need to push them too high here. Their main job is to hold the line and support your center backs when the long balls start coming in. Next up, the 4-4-2. Old school, but still one of the most effective setups for long ball counter. Let's start with your wide players. You got two main options here. You can go with two wide midfielders, which gives you great width, but can leave the center a bit open. Or you can use attacking midfielders in those spots, which brings more creativity, but can make your shape feel a bit narrow. Personally, I use one wide midfielder on one side to hold the width and stretch the game, and on the other side, I place an attacking midfielder who cuts inside, links play, and gives me that extra passing option through the middle. That combination gives me the best of both worlds, width on one side, creativity on the other. It also helps with transitions because you've always got someone wide to relieve pressure and someone inside to keep the attack flowing. Now, for your strikers, keep it simple but smart. Don't have both of them sitting on the same line. Position one slightly higher, your main runner, and the other just a bit deeper to help with build-up and through balls. That small tweak makes a huge difference in how your attack moves. Your midfielders? Same as before. One sits deep and protects, the other presses and supports the attack. No need to overcomplicate it. And the backline stays compact, just like in the 4-2-1-3. And now, keeping my promise for beginners, the hybrid 4-3-1-2. This setup is perfect if you're just starting out or not comfortable playing with wingers yet. It combines the strengths of the other formations. You still get that attacking midfielder linking play and making creative runs, but now you've got three midfielders sitting deeper, pressing harder, winning second balls, and protecting your defense. Your two central midfielders can also drift slightly wide when needed, giving you extra width. Just make sure they have high defensive awareness and good speed, so they can recover quickly and stay compact when you're under pressure. A box-to-box works great here. Just ensure the other midfielder is creative enough to link attacks. Your defensive midfielder should sit deep, shield the back line, and clean up any loose balls. This shape keeps you compact, gives you control of the middle, and helps you win possession before launching fast counters. Simple, solid, and deadly. Exactly what beginners need to start winning matches right away. If this helped, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more tactical breakdowns. See you in the next one.